All right, good afternoon, everyone. Let me give you a rule, please. Number one rule here is please don't annotate on my screen. Don't draw anything on my screen so that we can enjoy this section. I already mute you guys, so there won't be noise. And number two is if you have questions, just type it here or raise up your hand so that I can pass the mic to you. So, real quick, let's talk about what happened today on GBPUSD. As you all know, I trade just only EPA, and it is GBP USD. So let's check what happened. And from before coming to this area here, from coming to this area, let's check this uh price action. What is wrong with my network? Hold on, please. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, just type. Yeah, you can hear me here. Mm. So let's check what happened. And the reason why, because if you can, a lot of traders here that are trying to buy or sell GBP they are trying to sell from this very place, this place that I am marked out. Fine. I'm trying to sell from here as well. I'm really trying to sell from here, which is a long sell. But what happened and why are we trying to sell from that zone? So, all right, I think the network is bad. Sorry. Uh, all right. Like I said, what happened here? Why are we trying to sell from this zone? So real quick, let's do something. This is a break of market structure to the downside, and this is a strong high. Why? We have upcoming, we have trend line liquidity here. This took care of liquidity. This is liquidity here. We have a bunch of liquidity right here. All right. So, and this guy cleared a lot of liquidity and all like that. So this is a strong high. I don't want to date my charts with all these sticks. So I'll just explain and delete the. So this retail liquidity. So this is a strong high. It took care of one liquidity and uh broke structure to the downside, which is this is a break of market structure, right? And right here, this is liquidity because I can tell if it has already mitigated this place, but let's check another time frame. Yeah, this candle here, this old candle should be the valid point of interest. But looking at this one, looking at this week, that's been mitigated. All right. But that doesn't mean price will still respect the fact that we have a valid supply and trading is an R entry this place. But looking at the market makers and the kind of information we have here, which is this rejection candle, price has already mitigated this place. So the whole place here has been mitigated. Or I still have another point of interest there. So let's just leave that. The reason why people are trying to buy is because of this, and this is liquidity. Oh, sorry, to sell. So this buy happened last week. It happened last week, and the reason for that, let me just keep it right now because today's Monday, so I don't want to let anything to distract everything we'll be doing today because of our time. So reason for this sale right now is this. Price is currently reacting to this zone. Price is currently reacting to this zone. And last week, Friday, yeah, it was last week Friday. Price reacted to this. All right. So this was supposed to be a buy, because I was targeting here as well. So this was supposed to be a buy, like to go higher. But price failed Price reacted to this liquidity and failed. So this is a strong point. There's a money here now. Price has already transferred money to this guy here. So this is our new swing point. And the question I do ask myself whenever I want to trade is, where is the liquidity? You know, the first thing I want to do is the liquidity. Okay, there. It's here. So where's the liquidity? So I've gotten my liquidity right here. I've gotten the liquidity. And how did I get this entry? Right. So to some traders, to some traders here, they'll be expecting this extreme, that this or this. Or I have my key zone here, which is my Quasimodo entry. So this is my entry right here. There's a lot of reason why I am using this. So, and where am I targeting? Like my final target. Like I said, the question here is, where's the liquidity? This, everything here are liquidity. All these are liquidity because this is our trendline liquidity. Can you see? They are all trendline liquidity. But looking at 1 hour or 2 hours, like another thing here, which is, let's assume we are still expecting price to get to this very place. I'm saying another thing. This SNR and this is liquidity. So at least we should have a reaction. If we are going to buy, there should be a valid reaction here, a good confirmation for a buy. Well, if it is going to fail, it should fail. It should fail. But targeting my point of interest, that doesn't mean I should target everything. So the question here now is, where's the liquidity? So I can see I have this obvious liquidity right here because this was generated from from here, or this trend liquidity was generated from this. This is another trend line liquidity. And you can see everything here look choppy, like there's no money here. Everything has been used, everything has been mitigated, right? So when you check the lower time frame, there's an unmitigated point of interest here. So I just feel like, let me set this place as my target in case the market maker wants to do anything around here. So let me just set this as my target. So that was the reason why I get this as my final TPN. This is 58 pips. One ratio what? You should calculate that yourself. 10 pips stop loss. All right. So now this trigger today, and I was trying to look for re-entry. So when I check this, I feel like price should come back and react to this very guy here. Let me delete this thing here. Price should come back and react to this very guy here. This candle. But I marked out everything. Well, when I check deeply, it has been mitigated. And why did I say it has been mitigated? Me marking it fully like this. You can see after having this break of market structure, price tested it back. So everything here has been mitigated. So I don't have anything to do with this area. Or marking this rejection candle here, let me just mark that only. It has been tested, so it has been mitigated. So I don't have anything to do with this area. So the Telegram channel this morning, I sent something here. I said, we might have a buy. That is if price give a good reason from here, a good reaction. If price give a good reaction from this place, then we have a buy. But it failed. I was supposed to sell from there, though I mark it out like I want to sell from this area, from this candle. Yeah, I want to sell from this candle. But when I literally checked later, I saw it has been mitigated as well. The whole thing here has been mitigated. So I was literally looking for entry at the New York section. It is not possible for price to come back to all this place unless they want to take out everything here because all point of interest here has been mitigated. So there's no any money right here. So I just literally mark out this guy that reacted to this as my liquidity lap. I want price to take it out. I can't sell from this guy because this happened outside my structure. This one happened outside my structure. So it is not valid for me to sell from. come in place. It is not valid for me to sell from. So I expected price to take it out. So when I checked deeply, I saw they are trying to give some kind of buy reaction. So I just have to check my 5 minute time frame and see if I have a good reason to buy. If, if I have a good reason to buy. So I check everything he has mitigated as well. This is a valid demand zone. Took care of this guy and broke this guy here. So I was supposed to buy from this area. As me, I I see the confirmation I'm looking for. But the reason why I did not buy from this guy here is because this guy tested it immediately, mitigated this place before breaking. So everything he has been mitigated. And looking at them as well, they are trading like liquidity. So I feel like it is not going to be a buy. So I just literally check and I saw this information. Which is where is the liquidity? This is my liquidity, and I have this point of interest right here that I marked out to continue this here because this is not going to be a buy. Never. It's never going to be a buy. If it's going to be a buy, it will have given a good confirmation at this New York time. So I saw this guy here has already taken out this liquidity, gave a valid reason. I'm looking at it here. Has broken this structure. This guy was one that mitigated this. So this should be another point of interest entirely. So price broke it, which means the sellers are in control. So that was the reason behind the second entry. So for tomorrow, what am I checking for tomorrow? If I'm going to buy tomorrow, if I'll be buying tomorrow, all right. Let me delete this first. If I'll be buying tomorrow, let's check this. I have this SNR entry and this liquidity backing it up. That is if I'll be buying tomorrow. This is what I do. I when I check my overall bias, I just use Asian section to determine what I'll be doing in the New York or London section. So if I'll be buying tomorrow, this is liquidity right here, backing up this SNR entry. So we should expect something like this. Hopefully, we should expect something like this. That is if this is still intact. They are still going to use this. We should expect something like this. Not 100% sure. But if they are not going to use this, I want before tomorrow, before 5 a.m., I want a lot of information to form here so that I can continue the sale. And if they don't want to give us a sell entry, they can just spike and break to the downside. But this is what I am looking at right now. This is a strong leg. Liquidity backing up this information, this SNR entry I'm coming. Yeah. So back to 15 minutes time frame. So this liquidity must be taken out and we should have a valid buy reason for buying. So right now, we are anticipating for price to take out this. Then from here, any confirmation, I'll make another section with you guys tomorrow. If I have a confirmation, we'll go live, analyze live. That means that should be around 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. tomorrow. I'm going to send the link, I promise. Very early tomorrow, I'm going to send link by 6 a.m. So that we can trade the London section together. So tomorrow, yeah, hopefully we are going to buy. But if you're not going to buy as well, I'm going to analyze deeply to check what we'll be doing for tomorrow. All right. What we're doing for tomorrow. Because everything here has been ticketed now. Only this zone is left. And we can't just use any zone anyhow. We need to check, investigate what happened around that zone and what gave the clue of that zone before we just mark it out. So that will probably be tomorrow. Then we'll check what we're doing. I'll wake up, I'll send the link by 6 a.m. so that you guys can join and we analyze together. That's that about that for today. This is how I caught those entry here and here. So if you have any question concerning the entry, not anything like strategy, I'm not talking about that. This is just settle. So if you have any question concerning this entry, you can just type it out or raise up your hand so that I can pass the mic to you. I can't recap the first sale. You watch the video on the YouTube channel. So you will see the reason why. Mr. X, I can't recap because of our time. So you watch the video on the YouTube channel so that you can see how I cut the sale. All right. So all right, take care everyone. Good night. Bye bye. See you guys tomorrow. I am going to uh I'm going to upload this video very, very soon and send a link to the YouTube channel, to the Telegram channel rather, so that you guys can watch it right there. So, and if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification button. Anytime I upload any valuable content, you guys will see it. So, someone said I should explain the SNR entry. It means a lot, and there's a lot behind that. So, it is not something I'll just explain like that. This is not mentorship. So, just leave it like that. All right. How is that place a sweep? Where can you allocate, please? Where are you talking about? Can you allocate? Someone said, how is that place a sweep? Where exactly? Where exactly? Okay, from that first sale. Yeah, from the first sale, let's go to 5 minutes time frame. The question here is, where is the liquidity? You see all this liquidity you guys call liquidity sometimes. Candlestick can just be liquidity. Just a little candlestick can be liquidity. Yeah, this is liquidity right here. And for this to take this liquidity out, this is a sweep. This took care of this liquidity. Do you know how many buyers that set buy stop here? Do you know how many traders that set buy stops here? Do you know how many traders that set orders around here? So this is a liquidity. This is a sweep. So this warrants this to be a strong point, a new zone. And I use this key level as the entry. I just don't like to dirty my chart, so I will have to clean up this shit. From the XX, the first long. Yeah. You mean this place, right? Okay, or this one. Are you talking about this, please? Can you annotate? Just use your pen, please. So that I won't waste time on this. Okay, this buy, right? This one. Okay, this place. Okay. Check 5 minutes time frame. The question is, where is the liquidity? All right. Liquidity doesn't have to do with long stuff, maybe long structure or long power. This is liquidity right here. This is liquidity right here. A lot of traders that set buy stops, right? And a lot of traders that set sell limits. Can you see? A lot of traders that set sell limits, a lot of traders that set buy stops. So this is liquidity. This is liquidity. So that was the reason why I marked this as liquidity. Did you get it? When trading on 15 minutes time frame, do we need to still find those inducements? You see, we are talking about time frame and all like that. It depends on you, depends on your strategy, depends on your edge. All right. So if you are trading on one particular time frame, you'll now be the one to tell yourself which time frame are you going to find liquidity from, to get your liquidity from. But the most time frame I use for entry and liquidity and all like that is 15 minutes and 5 minutes, right? Which time frame do you use to choose this and now? You this guy, you these people, I beg. All right, now take care. See you guys tomorrow. You can take SNR from any time frame, any fucking time frame. You can take SNR from any time frame. All right, so tomorrow by 6 a.m. we are going to meet here to see what we'll be doing for tomorrow. Take care.